Hello students, now we will study third case, that is calculation of average due date where amount is repaid in installments. काही वेळेला असं होतं की लोन घेतलं जातं दुसऱ्या पार्टीकडून आणि in that case the loan may be repaid in installments. So for that purpose, if we have to make payment on a consolidated date, we have to calculate average due date and also interest here. Okay, the formula is average due date is equal to date of lending, means date of loan taken, plus sum of periods digits from the date of loan to the date of repayment of each installment, means sum of days, months, years from the date of lending to the date of repayment of each installment. रिपेमेंटच्या इन्स्टॉलमेंट प्रत्येक इन्स्टॉलमेंट रिपे केलेली असेल तिथपासूनची लोनपर्यंतची जी टाईम पिरियड असतो तो टाईम पिरियड, म्हणजे समजा लोन 1 जानेवारी 20ला घेतलं असेल आणि रिपेमेंट 31 डिसेंबर 20ला केले असेल तर 31 डिसेंबर 20ला जी पहिली रिपेमेंट करू आपण इन्स्टॉलमेंट तिथपासूनचं 1 जानेवारी 20पर्यंतचं म्हणजे लोन घेतलेल्या तारखेपर्यंतचं अंतर म्हणजे 12 मंथ्स और 1 इयर असं जे असेल ते मंथ्समध्ये 12 मंथ्स होऊ शकतं, इयर्समध्ये 1 इयर होऊ शकतं. त्या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये नीड असेल त्याप्रमाणे आपण ते करणार आहोत आणि त्या सगळ्या डिजिटची सम डिवायडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ पिरियॉडिक इन्स्टॉलमेंट्स, जितक्या इन्स्टॉलमेंट्स केलेले असतील नंबर ऑफ पिरियॉडिक इन्स्टॉलमेंट्स 4, 5, 3 एट्सेट्रा. ओके, सो the period may be expressed in terms of years, quarters, months, weeks, days, anything. See the example. Mr. X lends rupees 25,000 to Mr. Y on 1st January 2020. Calculate the average due date and interest if interest at 18% per annum to be charged by Y in each of the following alternative cases. There are 4 cases in this problem, means एका प्रॉब्लेममध्ये 4 प्रॉब्लेम असल्यासारखं आहे हे, कारण एका वेळेला एकच केस आपल्याला येते नॉर्मली. ए, इफ द अमाउंट इज रिपेएबल इन 5 इक्वल annual installments commencing from 1st January 2021, means first installment will be on 1st January 21, second 1st January 22, third 1st January 23, 24 and 25. In this way 5 equal installments of rupees 25,000, so they will be 5,000 rupees each. Okay, second case is if the amount is repayable in 5 half yearly equal installments commencing from 1st January 2021, means first installment will be paid on 1st January 2021 and then they will pay after every half year the next installment. Third case, if the amount is repayable in 3 equal installments at an interval of 2 years commencing from 30th June 2020, means from 30th June 2020 they will start paying and they will pay the amount in 3 equal installments. Okay, so now the next case and the last case. If the amount is repayable in 5 equal installments as under: first installment on 1st January 21, second on 1st July 21, third on 1st July 22, fourth on 1st January 23 and fifth on 1st January 24. Okay, so in these all cases we will calculate now average due date and interest payable by Mr. Y to Mr. X. Let's start. So we are studying third case, problem of third case, calculation of average due date where amount is repaid in installments. Okay, मी फॉर्म्युला लिहिला इथे. ॲव्हरेज ड्यू डेट इज इक्वल टू डेट ऑफ लोन घेतलेल्या दिवसाची तारीख प्लस सम ऑफ डेज, मंथ्स, इयर्स ऑफ इन्स्टॉलमेंट फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ लेंडिंग, लोन घेतलेल्या तारखेपासून प्रत्येक इन्स्टॉलमेंटचे टाईम पिरियड डिवायडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ इन्स्टॉलमेंट्स. Now let's see the first case. Amount is repayable in 5 equal annual installments starting from 1st January 2021. This is the first case. Okay. So due dates of installments will be, we will write due date just for this case. I will show the detail. Then त्यानंतर आपण ओंडी पण कॅल्क्युलेट करू शकतो. ड्यू डेट्स ऑफ इन्स्टॉलमेंट्स and number of years from the date of loan taken. So date of loan taken is given in the year 1st January 21. So number of years from 1st January 21. ओके. इन्स्टॉलमेंट्सच्या ड्यू डेट्स बघायच्या आहेत आणि नंबर ऑफ इयर्स फ्रॉम 1st January 21. लोन टेकनच्या अमाऊंट लोन टेकनच्या डेटपासूनची number of years or number of months or number of days or number of quarters etc. as per the requirement of the problem. Okay, so we'll write here due dates. They told us that loan taken date is 20 and the payment starting from 1st January 2021. X lends 25,000 to Y on 1st January 2020. So date of loan is 1st January 2020 and installments were starting from 1st January 2021. So first installment will be on 1st January 21. Okay, so 1st January 21. Number of years from 1st January 21, 1 year. Second installment will be on 1st January 22. Third will be on 1st January 23, 1st January 24 and 1st January 25. 2 years. 20 पासून 22 पर्यंत 2 वर्ष, 3 वर्ष, 4 वर्ष आणि 5 वर्ष. ओके. नाउ वी विल कॅल्क्युलेट ॲव्हरेज ड्यू डेट. ॲव्हरेज ड्यू डेट इज इक्वल टू डेट ऑफ लोन. डेट ऑफ लोन इज 1st January 2020 plus addition of all these years. Sum means addition. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by number of installments, 5 equal installments. So number of equal installments 5. So on 1st January 20 plus 5 plus 4 9 plus 3 12 plus 2 14 plus 1 15. 15 divided by 5. So 1st January 20 plus 3 years. Okay, 3 years. So after adding 3 years in 1st January 20, we will get the date 1st January 2023. So average due date in first case will be 1st January 2023. Keep it in mind. Okay. मला समजलं कसं कॅल्क्युलेट केलं ते. आय होप. नाउ वी हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट इंटरेस्ट इन दिस केस. Let's calculate interest in this case. Interest is equal to loan given is rupees 25,000. So rupees 25,000 into rate of interest is 18%. So into 18 upon 100 into the years 3 years. आपण इथे 3 years काढलेली आहेत. Sum of the years divided by number of installments. So 3 years is equal to 250 into 18 into 3, it is rupees 13,500. So in first case, interest will be rupees 13,500. Okay. Now the second B, case B. Here they told us that amount is repayable in 5 half yearly equal installments commencing from, starting from 1st January 2021. 1st January 2021. Amount is repayable in 5 half yearly equal installments starting from 1st January 2021. Okay. So here due dates and number of period, time period म्हणूया आपण, किंवा number of months we can say, number of months, as they are paying in half yearly equal installments we can calculate in number of months. Okay, from the date of loan is 1st January 20. Now due dates. In this case, amount is repayable in 5 half yearly equal installments. So installments are equal. They will pay in 5 installments. 5 हप्त्यांमध्ये ते पेड करणार आहेत starting from 1st January 2021. So first installment will be on 1st January 21. Okay. Then after 6 months, January, February, March, April, May, June, on 30th June 21 or on 1st July 21, obviously second installment will be paid. Third installment will be on 31st December 21. Then next installment after 6 months, that is on 30th June 22, and last installment will be on 31st December 22. Okay. Now from 1st January 20 to 1st January 21 there will be 1 year, that is 12 months. Now from 1st January 20 to 30th June 21, these 12 months up to 1st January 21, and next 6 months means 18 months. Now these are next 6 months, means 18 plus 6, that is 24. 24 plus next 6 months 30. 30 plus next 6 months 36. Okay. So these are the months here. Now we will calculate average due date. Okay. Therefore average due date is equal to sum of the time period, that is total of all these years. So here total I will make, it is 120. Okay. So average due date is equal to 1st January 2020 plus 120 divided by, there are 5 equal installments, so divided by 5. These are 120 months. मगाच्या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये इयर्स होती. ओके. सो 1st January 20 plus 120 divided by 5, so it is 24 months. 5 ones are 5, 24 months, and 24 months means 2 years. So 1st January 20 plus 2 years means 1st January 22 is the average due date here. Okay. Now we will calculate interest. Interest is equal to amount payable 25,000, that is amount of loan, into 18% into the time period we have calculated, that is 2 years in this case. Okay. 24 means in the form of years, it is 2 years, so into 2. Okay. So here 250 into 18 into 12, sorry, into 2, 250 into 18 into 2 years, rupees 9,000 in this case. Okay, now the case third. That is C. Let's see. Amount is repayable actually this is very interesting and it is not at all hard. Amount is repayable in 3 equal installments at an interval of 2 years starting from 30th June 2020. They will pay the amount in 3 equal installments at an interval of 2 years starting from 30th June 2020. Okay, so let's see what is the position here. Due dates and number of years or periods, we can say years, number of years from the loan date, that is 1st January 20. 2 years starting from 30th June means after 2 years from 30th June 2020 the first due date will be there. So first due date will be 30th June after 2020, that is 30th June 2022. ओके, 30 जून 2020 नंतर 2 वर्षांनी. पेमेंट स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 30th June 2020 and in 3 equal installments at an interval of 2 years means 30 जून 2020 नंतर 2 वर्षांनी पहिली इन्स्टॉलमेंट असेल, त्यानंतर पुढच्या 2 वर्षांनी पुढची इन्स्टॉलमेंट मीन्स 30th June 2024 and next installment will be on 30th June 2026. Okay, from 1st January 20 to 30th June 2022 it is 2.5 years. Then next 2 years means 4.5 here is plus पुढची 2 म्हणजे याच्यापासून ही तारीख आहे 4.5 वर्ष दूर आणि ही तारीख आणखीन 2 वर्ष म्हणजे 6.5. ओके, तो it is 13.5 years. Okay, now we will calculate average due date. Average due date is equal to 1st January 20 plus 13.5 divided by 3 equal installments. Therefore 1st January 20 plus it is 4.5 years. So after 1st January 20 4.5 years means 4 years and half year. So the date will be 1st July 24. Now let's calculate interest. $25,000 into 18/100 into 4.5. So $20,250. This is the answer. Okay, and now the case D. I can continue here also, but no space. amount is repayable in 5 equal installments. Actually, in this problem, means in this condition, dates of installments are given directly, so it is easy. Due dates: first installment will be on 1st January 2021, second installment on 1st July 21, third installment on 1st July 22, first, second, third, fourth installment. This is very easy, 1st January 23. In this condition, no need to calculate the dates. The dates are given, dates of installments 23, and then 5th, 1st January 24. Okay, so now we will calculate. These dates are odd, so we will calculate in the form of months. So number of months from 1st January 20. Okay, from 1st January 20 to 1st January 21, 12 months. Then from 1st January 20 to 1st July 21, 6 months we have to add, so 18 it will be. Now in these 18 months we have to add full year, that is 12 months. So 18 plus 12, that is 30. Now after July, 1st January 23 means 6 months, so it will be 36. And after that full 1 year, so we have to add 12 months in 36, so it will be 48. Okay, so now we will add this. $144 months here. Correct, 142 months. Now we will calculate average due date. Average due date is equal to 1st January 20 plus 144 divided by number of installments is 5. 1st January 20 plus 144 divided by 5, so it is 28.8 months. So we have to add now 28.8 months in 1st January 2020. Now see, 28.8 months, याचा अर्थ आहे 1st जानेवारी 20 प्लस याच्यामध्ये 24.5 वर्ष आहेत किंवा 28 महिने आहेत असं आपण म्हणूया. 28 महिने, when we will add 28 months in 1st January 20. From 28 months, 24 months means 2 years. सो आपण 2 वर्ष ॲड करूया 1st जानेवारी 20मध्ये, म्हणजे आले 1st जानेवारी 20. इथे मी इथे रफ वर्क करून दाखवते. 1st जानेवारी 20 प्लस 2 इयर्स म्हणजे आले 1st जानेवारी 20 प्लस 2 इयर्स म्हणजे आले 1st जानेवारी 22. आता यातले 24 महिने गेल्यावर उरले 4 महिने, ते 4 महिने याच्यामध्ये ॲड केले 4 मंथ्स की आलं 1 मे 22, बरोबर आहे. अँड नाव 0.8 months. 0.8 months means if we considered 30 days on an average of a month, then 30 days into 0.8 means 8/10. Is it correct? So 30 into 8/10, so there will be 24 days. So we will add 24 days in this. तुमच्या कळतं आहे? मी पहिल्यांदा ह्याच्यामधली इयर्स बाजूला काढले, ती इयर्स ॲड केलेत, त्यानंतर मंथ्स ॲड केलेत आणि उरलेले 24 दिवस मी ह्याच्यात ॲड करते. 1 मे प्लस 24 डेज मीन्स इट विल बी 20, हे नकोच लिहायला, डायरेक्ट विल 25 मे 2022. Okay, this is the average due date. Now we will calculate interest. मला कळलं मी काय केलं ते, आय होप. 28.8 मंथ्समधले पहिल्यांदा मी इयर्स, फुल इयर्स ॲड केलेत, नंतर उरलेले 4 महिने आणि नंतर डेज ॲड केलेत उरलेले. आता इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल टू ₹25,000 इंटू 18/100, okay, and into 28.8 months. $28.8 months means 28.8 divided by 12 years. Okay, so it will be ₹10,800. So interest in this case is, we have to, while calculating interest, we have to see the years, so we have to divide by 12. In all the other cases there are wrong figures, that is 5.5 years in third case, or 24 months means 2 years in second case, 3 years in first case. So मी इथे जे मंथ्स आलेले आहेत ते इयर्समध्ये कन्वर्ट करण्यासाठी डिवायडेड बाय 12 करायचे, कारण इंटू इयर्स आपल्याला करावं लागेल ज्यावेळेला आपण इंटरेस्ट कॅल्क्युलेट करतो त्यावेळेला. ओके, सो इन दिस वे यू हॅव टू सॉल्व दिस टाईप ऑफ प्रॉब्लेम. This is the problem of case third of calculating average due date. Okay, solve this problem in your notebook and study each case very properly, and if there is any doubt you can ask. Solve this problem in your notebook. That's all today.